I got some cool feedback on my Q-Link video with the muscle testing, so I'm going to touch on it again one more time here. Hold me strong again. Try it again. First, this. Over 300 touring PGA golf professionals and other tour players wear Q-Link for calm, concentration, and focus. Wow, didn't know that. Oh, and does this guy on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine look familiar? Yeah, just one of the biggest guitar legends of all time, founder of Led Zeppelin, the one and only Jimmy Page, sporting his silver Q-Link pendant. Also spotted wearing Q-Link, Salma Hayek, Lindsay Lohan, Roger Daltrey, Josh Beckett, Major League Baseball pitcher, and many others. And just yesterday, in fact, a physicist buddy of mine was in for chiropractic treatment, and I want to share with you in just a bit an interesting muscle test revelation we came up with together. Okay, important point. Q-Link can sometimes be specifically pigeonholed as a EMF protection device, you know, like wear to the computer, that sort of thing. And trust me, that's selling it way short. But I totally get it. Test a patient in the presence of electromagnetic field, they weaken. Slap a Q-Link on, they don't. Power off, power on, just like that. It's been astonishing me for years and the people I test. So yeah, it does seem to protect against EMF, probably not in the way you think, but that's far from all it does. So let me explain. Everything in the universe has a natural frequency, a so-called resonance frequency, determined by its physical structure. And yes, that includes human beings. Now, resonance is a foundational law of physics that states that when two objects of the same natural frequency are vibrating in sync with each other, the energy of the system is amplified. The energy of the system is amplified. According to the Q-Link people, the heart of their tech is an array of small crystals with frequencies that resonate with the body's natural frequencies, thus reinforcing and balancing our energetic foundation. The body is a super complex electromagnetic communication network. You know that feeling of calm that comes over you when hiking in the woods or hanging out by a waterfall? That's in part due to your body's natural frequency coming into harmony or entraining with Mother Earth's vibrational field. Q-Link tends to exert that type of influence on your system. Remember the Schumann resonance I touched on in the last video? If you haven't checked it out, I do urge you to Google that one. Real interesting stuff. Oh, Fred Flintstone chair, good. Come on in, Barn. From my last video, now, Q-Link does not absorb radiation, nor does it block it. Rather, via this resonance phenomenon, it supports the wearer's own electromagnetic field, its own natural vibration, to better withstand this electromagnetic soup we are all swimming in. So the takeaway is this: wearing a Q-Link pendant is not like donning a bulletproof vest that blocks electromagnetic radiation from the outside in. Rather, by virtue of its ability to resonate with your body's natural vibration, it enhances physiological function from the inside out, resulting in better performance at many levels. Focus, awareness, vitality, sleep, etc. That includes, of course, but certainly is not limited to, handling major stressors like EMF. Speaking of which, check this out for a second. Muscle testing everyone watching this is impossible, so let's at least go to the numbers. We're in a really electromagnetically clean environment here in the woods, less than 1 microwatt per square meter of radio frequency. But wait for it, let's add my cell phone to the equation. If that doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what will. 2.5 million microwatts per square meter at boot up. What? Is it any wonder why a cell phone to the head completely overwhelms the nervous system? And what high school or college kid isn't walking around all day like this? This isn't good, folks. And by the way, same goes for Bluetooth headpieces. Heck, these things ride almost literally inside the brain. Yet almost inconceivably, muscle testing suggests that Q-Link actually helps support the body's ability to protect against these fields. I find the cell phone challenge test useful and simple because number one, everybody has one within arm's length, and two, anybody who experiences the weakening effect never forgets it. So the question still remains, right? Who's going to shell out $100 for this thing that looks like a cool little necklace out of a surf shop in Malibu? Well, the point is, Q-Link's been going big and strong for 35 plus years. Doesn't look like there's any slowing down. I guess a bunch of people have kept trying it, kept digging it, and kept coming back. It's the only thing I can figure. Look, clearly I can't state for a fact that Q-Link protects the body from EMF and other stressors, but 40 years of experience with applied kinesiology testing is good enough for me. I definitely wear it every day, and for reasons far beyond its impressive EMF protective effects. These days I consider Q-Link an almost essential life tool. I know, you thought I was going to forget the revelation. The other day my physicist buddy was in for chiropractic treatment. I couldn't wait to get doing some challenges with his cell phone, and we found through the visit that Q-Link seems to be most consistently effective when worn somewhere around mid-chest. We assume that's because the heart is the most electrically active region in the body, probably best triggering of the resonating effect. Oh, and finally, if this stuff, the vital health consequences of the electromagnetic field swamp that we're swimming in, is fascinating to you as it is to me, I want to recommend two important books. One, 1985, Dr. Robert Becker, The Body Electric. Two, 2016, I think, The Invisible Rainbow by Furstenberg. Fair warning, these books are heavily researched, heavily footnoted, and frankly, will probably scare the shit out of you. I expect after you've read these, you'll probably want to do a few things different. Links in the description. Thanks so much, Dr. J. Till we see you again in Vibrant Health.